All right, so it seems like old Keith here has got an issue over at Keith's Emporium.
What?
Okay, Keith's Emporium.
What?
Whatever. Maybe it is an Emporium.
What?
Maybe he does have a whole lot of shit over there that's different. Okay. This looks like it's going to include something to do with 1099 contractors versus employees. Yeah, you better know that because you have to file that correctly, and if you don't, you could be hit. I would have to agree. Okay. It says in the subject line, I think I misclassified my workers. What happens now? Well, depends on how you claim it, just to be honest, if we're keeping it real. Hey, Chad, thank you for all the videos and for sharing with the community. I have a problem. I'm starting to panic a little, and I hope you might have some advice. When I opened my smoke shop, I hired a couple of part-time workers. A friend told me it'd be cheaper if I paid them as 1099 contractors instead of employees, so that's what I did. Well, you fucked that off. I didn't set up payroll taxes or anything, and I just paid them weekly and figured they would take care of their own taxes. You're wrong. But now I'm reading that the IRS has strict rules about what counts as a contractor versus an employee, and I'm realizing I probably should have classified them as W-2 employees all along. Yes, you should have. They work regular hours. I control how they do their jobs. They don't have other clients. Basically, all signs point to them being employees, not contractors. What happens now? Am I going to get in trouble if they file their taxes and it doesn't match up? Should I try to fix this before someone else reports it? I'm scared this could turn into an audit or some huge fines. You are in some deep shit if you open your mouth about this. Would really appreciate any help on what steps to take. Thanks, Keith. Keith's Emporium. They're out of Tennessee, by the way. Oh, nice. So Keith, here's the problem. A 1099 employee sets their own schedule, has their own tools, has other clients outside of what you do, and although maybe working a basic job type thing for you, it's not a yearly thing usually. Usually it's a 3 to 6 month job, you know, that 1099 contractor, whoever your buddy was that told you those lies, they're not your friend, bro, or they're just fucking idiots. All right, they don't know shit about what you're doing, and they know nothing about retail and have no business consulting you in any single way. And in all honesty, you're kind of an idiot too, man, to have listened to them. You should have sought out the proper guidance with this, and you just didn't do it, whether you didn't give a damn or just too busy and too excited about getting in there and getting started, I don't know. But either way, you've jacked this off. Now, when they go to file their taxes and their tax prep person says, well, hey man, this is a 1099, where's all the taxes that's supposed to be out? Well, I didn't get none. Well, they should have been calling you an employee, and they should have been taking taxes out, and well, I don't have any money to pay, you know, and if they file taxes against you, man, you're hit. You're going to get a little letter from the state, and they're going to tell you that these people have been classified wrong and they didn't pay their payroll taxes, and now you owe them and you're going to have to pay them. So, you know, just think, man, you now owe for their Social Security, their state and federal withholdings, and maybe even their city withholdings. I don't know, man, but it sounds to me like you've got some extra money that's about to come out of your pocket if they file taxes. Now, if they don't file taxes against you, probably not going to be a big deal, because knowing that they're going to have to pay out of pocket, which they are, might not be a good idea to file. So when they go to H&R Block or Jackson Hewitt or whoever it is, and they tell them, hey man, you're going to have to file taxes and you're going to have to pay this payroll tax, you're going to have to pay your Social Security, you owe all this money, you don't get a refund because you ain't paid shit in, maybe it ain't a good idea to pay it. Maybe it ain't a good idea to file it, I meant, you know? And so just knowing that alone might help them realize that, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just stop this right now. Thanks for letting me come in. I appreciate you. Goodbye. God bless. I'm just saying. But if whoever does it files, you know, and says you've done this and that maybe that you'll have to pay it instead of them, which you do, you have to pay your part and then they got to pay their part too. They just don't know it yet. But you do have to pay several percentage points of their Social Security into it. I'm just saying, bro, you may be in some deep shit and you should never listen to this person again. But going forward, I would have them sign up a W-2 and I'd say, hey, going this year, this is what we're doing. You're now W-2 employees. I might even educate them if you know, hit your tax professional up about this. You may have to pay all these taxes back, which you haven't saved this money. And it is what it is. Now, going forward, this is where we're going to do, and I'm going to do right. I'm going to get me an accountant, and they're going to be pulling your money. So it's just kind of like you paid them under the table the first year to get up and run it, right? So, but now you want to be above board. You want to talk to this accountant or this bookkeeper, and you want to be able to get right with the man, okay? So let's get right starting today. Get your little paper out, get your W-2, go to your accountant, get them to give you some forms, have your people sign them, start taking it out of their check. It is what it is. And either they think they're getting over on you and they ain't gonna file no taxes and everything's cool, which is what you want them to do, or you're hit and they file taxes and you're about to take it right in the ass. All right, everybody, that's what I got. Hopefully that helps you out a whole lot, man. And I hope so, bro. I really, really hope that helps you out. Get an accountant, talk to a professional, and find out, you know, if you can get right now. And let's try to. It's better for the Muhammad to come to the mountain than the mountain come to Muhammad. I'm just saying. All right, so maybe we don't tell them what's up. Maybe we let them come talk to us. Just letting you know. All right, guys, what I got. Hopefully it helps some of you. If you got your own set of issues and you need to hit old Chad up at AskChadWade@gmail.com. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.